There's definitely a good bit of utilities right here, so I won't be surprised if he did not go too deep, because nobody wants to hit a power line. Some of you guys said that the reason I had dirt come up is because I don't have a tarp down, but I actually do have fabric down, but it still came up. What's up everyone, Andre here with Jack of All Trades. We're starting off in the negatives this morning. We just had to fill up the mini skid and truck. We're 120 bucks down, but we're gonna go make a quick 500 bucks right now and make up for it. 20 minutes away from this job. What we're gonna be doing is cleaning up some mulch. This lady had some stumps grinded, and then either the guy that grinded them did not offer cleanup services, or she thought she can do it on her own, because when she reached out, she told me that, hey, I've been trying to bag up this mulch, but it is just so heavy. This right here looks like a pretty nice community. That right there is the mulch we gotta remove. I'll give you guys a close-up in a second. There's definitely a good bit of utilities right here, so I won't be surprised if he did not go too deep, because nobody wants to hit a power line. This right here is about where we're going to be going to. That stump is the neighbor, so we will not be touching it. But we're also going to try to scoop up all of this black mulch as well. Ideally, I would like to be parked right here, but there is a car on the other side, so I can't block the whole street. So what I'm going to do is I parked on the customer's driveway, ran some mats right here to protect the grass. We're about to get started with the mini skid. Ideally, the customer wants to plant grass over here, but I don't know how well that's gonna work out, because I'm not even below the mulch. And look at all these roots that are visible. These were obviously not ground below ground. Once I clean up this side right here, I'm gonna try to swing my teeth under the root, and if I can just lift it up and rip them out, that would work pretty good. really tell. So what I'm gonna do is actually just come over here and shovel this into the bucket. As you guys can see, there is a ton of roots on this hill, and this really was not part of my quote right here. Like, look at all of this mess. But what I'm gonna do is run the sawzall blade around this, so that way I don't rip up all of this grass right here. Cut it out nicely, make it look much better than what I quoted, and the customer is gonna end up paying me an extra $100 for the extra work. definitely have some power. Look at these chunks that I sliced off. The ram ain't really squatting, but this right here is a slope, so my hitch is barely clearing the ground right here. Definitely a lot of front weight. Until I put the mini skid on the back, we'll be good to go. Whenever you're working in nice neighborhoods and you can tell that they take care of their grass, you definitely got to protect it, because if you destroy it, you're going to be fixing it. These mats did a phenomenal job. You can't even tell there was a machine over here. But this is what it's looking like. Customer is happy. She paid me the full 600 bucks. I also recommended her my buddy Will. I sent him some pictures. He's going to come out here and give her a price on either doing some sod or hydro seeding. Machine's all loaded up, strapped down. This is a load. Cummins don't really feel it. I don't have airbags, but it doesn't really squat. This job right here ended up taking me 3 hours to complete, which is on the longer side. Typically a job like this takes me 1 to 2 hours, but because I was dealing with power lines and water lines, I was extremely careful, because on hills like this, they're typically not buried as deep as they need to be, and one little mistake is going to cost you big. I'd rather take an extra hour, do it right, and be safe. And I still average 200 bucks an hour, which is honestly very good for a job like this. This is not going to cost me anything to dump. I made it back home. I'm about to get the mini skid steer unloaded. I did some gravel work right here, got this leveled out, actually pushed it over here to the fence. I dug a lot of dirt over here because it slopes up, but I got to dig a good bit more before I extend it all the way back and cut some trees down. But I'm just going to leave that on pause because I'm still not even done with my chicken coop. We got the roof up, but there's still some miscellaneous stuff that needs to get done. The shed needs to get put up, so this is just gonna stay like this. I just needed to get the gravel done for now because I don't want to take dirt onto the road from my yard. And I know some of you guys said that the reason I had dirt come up is because I don't have a tarp down, but I actually do have fabric down, but it still came up, but not because of the soil under, but because the first time I bought a crush and run, I bought recycled, so it was mixed with a bunch of dirt. So over time it just pushed itself up from on top of the tarp. So I dug a good bit of it out and just laid fresh material on top. It was a good bit of work, took me some time because I couldn't run my bucket close to the fence. I did not want to destroy it. It needs a bunch of new screws. It's not my fence, but I'm gonna put some screws in it because it does help me out a lot. This looks a lot cleaner. This up here is still really recycled material. Eventually I'll dig it out, but for now I'll just keep driving on top of it. I don't think I will be putting any more tarps down because I do want to be able to Harley rake my gravel eventually, because over the years it's going to start looking old, weeds will grow on top, but if you Harley rake it, it will give it that new look. So if you have a tarp, you can't really do that. Half the dump trailer is full with mulch, bricks, tiny rocks, little sticks, a couple bigger sticks. You got to be careful with these telescopic dump trailers because they lift extremely high. Like that's not even all the way up and the trailer is about to scrape the ground. See, like it can keep going up. The dump angle is insane on them. Anything will slide out. Work has been coming in like crazy lately, and it's not really junk removal, it's more like equipment work or stump grinding or cutting down trees. But hey, whatever pays, I'll go do it. Like down the hill, one of my neighbors wants some woods cleaned up. I'm gonna team up with Elon. I already sold the job, and then I gotta go check out another neighbor that lives about 3 minutes away. He bought 2 IBC totes of firewood from me, and now he wants to put a building in his backyard, so he needs 4 trees cut down. I'll go check him out, sell him on that, plus grinding the stump. So we're chilling right now. This right here is gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this content, please don't forget to leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.